Muhammad Rashid Rida was born in the year 1865 in Ottoman Lebanon. During his youth, Rashid Rida became the editor of the Arabic language newspaper known as Thamarat al-Funun. He criticized the corruption of the Ottoman government and was eventually forced to leave Lebanon. Therefore, Rashid Rida took refuge in Egypt, which was ruled by the political reformer known as Abbas Pasha al-Thani. During his time in Egypt, Rashid Rida established the Al-Manar magazine, which became the most famous magazine in the Islamic world at the time. The Al-Manar magazine was published from the year 1898 until the year 1935 and had a prominent role in the Islamic Renaissance after the collapse of the Ottoman Empire. Al-Manar magazine attracted readers and contributors from across the Muslim world, from Morocco all the way to Indonesia. The Al-Manar magazine contained articles about religious, social, and political issues. The magazine attracted writers, scholars, and reformers such as the Iraqi scholar Mahmud Shukri al-Alusi, the Syrian reformer Jamal ad-Din al-Qasimi, the jurist from Najd known as Sheikh Abdul Rahman al-Sa'di, the Egyptian poet Mustafa Sadiq al-Rifai, and the Indian Muslim scholar known as Abul Hasan Ali Nadwi. The Al-Manar magazine also reached as far as Malaysia and Indonesia. For example, the Indonesian scholar known as Kaya Ahmed Dahlan translated sections of the Al-Manar magazine into the Malay language and distributed them across Southeast Asia. After many years of publishing the Al-Manar magazine in Egypt, Rashid Rida returned to Lebanon after the Ottoman military coup of 1909. During this period, Rashid Rida established the Society for Unity between Arabs and Turks. However, this organization was closed down by the Ottoman authorities, who believed in the superiority of Turks over all races. After his efforts to unite Arabs and Turks under the banner of Islam failed, Rashid Rida went back to Egypt. During his time publishing the Al-Manar magazine in Egypt, Rashid Rida was subjected to harassment by British authorities who had occupied Egypt. The British warned him not to publish anything about politics and continued to harass him. Therefore, Rashid Rida left Egypt and traveled to India, where he was invited to the Nadwat al-Ulama Islamic University in the city of Lucknow. During his time in India, Rashid Rida met many influential Indian Muslim leaders and scholars such as Abul Hasan Ali Nadwi, who wrote an article in the Al-Manar magazine about the Indian Muslim struggle against British colonialism. After leaving India, Rashid Rida went to Hijaz, where he was welcomed by the Ottoman governor of Mecca known as Sharif Hussein bin Ali. Rashid Rida initially viewed Sharif Hussein as a reformer who was calling for a just caliphate. Rashid Rida served as an advisor to Sharif Hussein and wrote articles in the official newspaper of Hijaz known as Al-Qibla newspaper. Rashid Rida was furious after Sharif Hussein began collaborating with the British in order to divide the Ottoman Empire. Therefore, he resigned from his government and began warning Muslims not to collaborate with the British. Rashid Rida stated the following: "Every Muslim in any part of the earth must fight the British. They are the enemies, and cooperation with the British is a form of apostasy and disbelief." After the collapse of the Ottoman Caliphate, Rashid Rida moved to Syria, which was ruled by King Faisal, and he was elected the president of the Syrian Conference. However, he was soon forced to leave Syria after it was occupied by the French army in 1920. Therefore, he went back to Egypt, where he continued publishing the Al-Manar magazine. When Hijaz was conquered by Ibn Saud in 1924 and became part of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Rashid Rida traveled to this newly formed state and served as an advisor to Ibn Saud. Rashid Rida eventually returned to Egypt and he passed away in Cairo in 1935. 35 editions of the Al-Manar magazine were published throughout his life.